TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, is a leading semiconductor foundry company that provides advanced chip manufacturing services to customers in various industries such as high-performance computing, HPC, smartphones, Internet of Things, IoT, automotive, and digital consumer electronics. To understand the hype around this company, let's delve into its background, examine its proposed plans, and point out several risks that can arise. TSMC lays claim to being the world's largest dedicated foundry in the semiconductor industry. When established in 1987 as a semiconductor foundry, the company focused exclusively on manufacturing products for its customers without designing or marketing any products under its own name. By enabling customer success, TSMC has become one of the world's leading semiconductor foundries. They offer a comprehensive range of wafer fabrication processes for customers, including CMOS logic, mixed signal, RF, embedded memory, BiCMOS, and more. TSMC also provides design, mask making, advanced packaging, silicon stacking technologies, and testing services. Their scale and capacity, particularly for advanced technologies, is considered a major competitive advantage. They count many leading semiconductor companies as their customers, including AMD, Amazon Web Services, Broadcom, Intel, MediaTek, NVIDIA, NXP Semiconductors, Qualcomm, and Sony Semiconductor Solutions. TSMC operates a total of 17 fabs across various locations, such as Hsinchu Science Park, Central Taiwan Science Park, Southern Taiwan Science Park, United States, China, Japan, and is in the works to establish one in Germany, specifically for automotive and industrial applications. These facilities include 1 150mm wafer fab, 6 200mm wafer fabs, 6 300mm wafer fabs, and 5 advanced back-end fabs. The company leases land for some of these facilities and owns the buildings and equipment for all of them. Their vision is to be the most advanced and largest technology and foundry services provider for fabless companies and IDMs. Their mission is to be a trusted technology and capacity provider in the global logic IC industry. It has risen to be a key enabler of generative AI-related applications, outperforming the foundry industry despite challenges such as economic conditions and higher inflation rates. Yet there are still general challenges and risks associated with TSMC's global expansion projects. These challenges include higher costs related to constructing new fabs, establishing supply chains in different locations, maintaining productivity, recruiting talent, and managing disasters or compliance issues. Other challenges involve managing IT infrastructure, intellectual property protection, tax consequences, and creating an inclusive workplace across large geographic distances. TSMC maintains its leading position in the foundry segment of the global semiconductor industry mainly due to its leadership in advanced process technologies, with a large portion of TSMC's wafer revenue coming from advanced manufacturing processes, geometries of 7mm and smaller. TSMC offers a comprehensive technology portfolio, investing in advanced technologies, specialty technologies, and advanced packaging and silicon stacking technologies to provide customers more added value. They also introduced TSMC 3D Fabric ER, a family of 3D silicon stacking and advanced packaging technologies, offering greater chip design flexibility and innovation for their customers. The company is well positioned to serve evolving markets such as smartphones, IoT devices, automotive, and digital consumer electronics by providing advanced process technologies, manufacturing solutions, and various grades of certification to ensure quality and reliability for applications. Looking ahead, TSMC's short-term plans aim to increase capacity and R&D investments to ramp up the business and sustain its market share in advanced technology segments, expand its mainstream technology market segment by reaching new customers and tapping into new market segments, enhance the competitive advantages of its technology platforms in various industries to expand its dedicated foundry services, further expand business and service infrastructure into emerging and developing markets. In the long-term business development plan, TSMC plans to continue developing leading-edge technologies at a predictable pace to achieve greater energy-efficient computing, broaden specialty business contributions by further developing derivative technologies, provide more integrated services that cover system-level integration design, design technology definition, design tool preparation, wafer processing, advanced packaging and silicon stacking technologies, testing services, and more to deliver optimized solutions for customers. By executing these plans, TSMC aims to maintain its core competitiveness, drive innovation, and help its customers meet their return on investment and growth objectives. TSMC manufactures semiconductors based on customer-provided designs and boasts the largest capacity among dedicated foundries. They are also a leader in advanced semiconductor production, with successful volume productions of 5nm and 3nm technologies in 2020 and 2022 respectively, and plans to have 2nm technology ready for volume production by 2025. The company manages its capacity and technology upgrade plans based on long-term market demand forecasts. They plan to continue expanding manufacturing capacity and upgrading technologies to meet customer needs. The capital expenditures for the past few years were funded by operating cash flow and bond issuances, with the ongoing focus of investments directed at installing and expanding capacity for specific nodes, as well as in research and development projects. TSMC has an expectation of increased growth due to strong demand for their semiconductor technologies, though these investment plans can be subject to change based on market conditions. Looking ahead, plans center on driving cost competitiveness through die size shrinkage for digital-intensive chip designs, as well as promoting lower power consumption for more cost-effective packaging. In regards to TSMC's technology platforms and design infrastructure for integrated circuit designers, they offer an open innovation platform initiative, providing solutions for EDA and intellectual property readiness on various nanometer processes. TSMC also offers a multi-project wafer processing service to reduce mass costs for customers. Additionally, they emphasize their dedication to customer service, focusing on consistent quality, responsiveness, flexibility, cost reduction collaboration, and continuous improvement based on feedback from annual customer satisfaction surveys. As for research and development to maintain its position as a technology leader in the semiconductor industry, the company is focusing on developing advanced process technologies, such as 2 nanometer and below. TSMC's R&D efforts are divided into centralized activities and those conducted by each of their fabs. TSMC relies primarily on its internal engineering capability, know-how, research and development efforts, and collaborations with customers, equipment vendors, and external research and development consortia to advance their process technologies. Though any decreases in demand and average selling prices for products containing semiconductors could adversely affect TSMC's revenue and earnings. Factors such as deterioration in end markets like HPC, smartphones, IoT, automotive, and digital consumer electronics can lead to a decrease in global semiconductor foundry services demand, impacting TSMC's revenue. Furthermore, the fixed costs associated with constructing semiconductor manufacturing facilities could result in decreased margins when customer demand drops. Conversely, increased product demand and factory utilization can improve margins. Lastly, declining average selling prices of end-use applications may add to pricing pressure on components produced by TSMC, potentially negatively impacting their revenue, margin, and earnings. On a similar note, the semiconductor industry is highly cyclical and can experience prolonged periods of downturns and overcapacity, impacting revenue, margins, and earnings. TSMC's business is dependent on the demand from electronics and semiconductor companies, so reduced demand during these periods could affect their success. Additionally, TSMC must remain a technological leader, respond quickly to market changes, and maintain product quality to stay competitive. With respect to new foundry service providers adding to the competition in the industry, maintaining customer base and overcoming aggressive pricing initiatives from competitors are also challenges that could affect TSMC's success. Effectively managing their capacity and production facilities can be quite a challenge in terms of forecasting market demand, the costs associated with expanding capacity, the vulnerability of relying on a few large customers, and the risks posed by cyber attacks on their computing systems. The company aims to address these concerns through continuous assessment and improvement of their cybersecurity measures, and by being aware of the changing dynamics within the electronics industry. Finally, the impact of sourcing sufficient raw materials in a timely manner and at reasonable prices is still a major concern after the rocky start to this decade for the semiconductor supply chain. In general, the availability of these materials can always have the possibility to be disrupted by various factors, such as shortages, natural disasters, trade barriers, political turmoil, sole-sourced suppliers, importation limitations, and quality issues. Recent trade tensions may also result in increased costs or unavailability of raw materials due to tariffs and export controls. Just another general risk to keep in mind when dealing in the semiconductor sector. For more on TSMC and other companies, follow Ascencore. See you again very soon.